All right. Now it is time for the December bonus for my Aries people. How y'all doing? So glad y'all decided to tune in and join me. Only got one person in the chat. Well, say what's up. Say your name, one person. Stand up and say your name. Tell us about yourself. Anyway, just playing. Information for scheduling a personal reading will be in the description of this video and every video that I put up. Also, on that note, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram for my crazy social media antics. Anyway, Aries. Those of you new to my channel, when I do bonuses, the reason that I do it is because I would like to pick up on some details that I may have missed out on in the original monthly reading. But you never really know what comes through. Never know what's going to come through. I think they're fun, though. I know y'all hear me say that every single video, but a lot of new faces come in every single day, so repetition helps sometimes. Anyway, though, what else can we tell my Aries people for December universe? What else can we tell my Aries people for December? What's going on, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you. Boom. Ooh, the Hangman in the reverse is what jumped out for you here. So for some of you, yeah, actually probably for all of you, it's a little bit of impatience. I don't know if it's necessarily unjustified impatience, but still just tired of waiting on something. Like, I'm not waiting on you to get your shit together, make a decision. And Aries people typically aren't big fans of waiting around on shit like that now, are you? Let's go ahead and get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. See, King of Pentacles in the reverse. 6 of Wands reversed, person you're dealing with. Ooh, lots of major arcana coming out. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo. Man, I have Leo. I have Libra. I have Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Aries. Good God, man, that's a lot of major arcana. So if any of those signs, or somebody that you're dealing with, cool. If not, don't worry about it. It could be anybody here, okay? But the person that you're dealing with, I kind of feel like this connection just drains them more than anything. See what I'm saying? And it's actually to the point to where they don't even really feel the connection. Like, it's there. Don't get it twisted. It's there. Everybody you've ever encountered in your life is connected to you, but I don't think they feel it, you know? When the Lover's card pops up, to me, that doesn't indicate whether or not the connection is there. It's whether or not the connection is acknowledged. It's just the way I personally read it, okay? But yeah, I kind of feel like there's a lot you don't tell this person, isn't there? Moon card and the 7 of Swords. There's a lot of things that you don't tell this person. Could be another Aries for that matter. But this person here is the type of person who will drain themselves just to stay in control. That's what I'm saying. You know, they will not back down. They want to be the one that wears the pants type of energy, you know? And they will drain themselves to keep that position with the Strength reversed in the Emperor. A little bit arrogant there, but this is one-sided though. Like the Justice and the 6 of Pentacles, both reversed right next to each other. Very, very one-sided, y'all. But there's a lot you don't tell them, isn't there? There's a lot of things that you keep from them. I wonder why that is. Let me look a little bit more at the person that you're dealing with. Just a little bit more. Hopefully we can crack this egg open and see more parts to this story here. King of Pentacles in the upright. It was in the reverse in the last spread. Okay? There's a lot of disorganization that comes along with the connection. Okay? I do see the attempt to make everything like organized and nice and neat and let's do it this way and that, you know what I mean? But it's very, very... Hang on, let me just go ahead and let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2. Page of Swords. 8 of Cups. Ooh. What the fuck, dude? Wow. Okay. Yeah, it turns out I don't really think they're... Like I said, they had that Emperor in the upright in the last spread. It's in the reverse here. Again, could be another Aries that you're dealing with. Could be a Capricorn as well. But I feel like this person is the super, super, super controlling type. And cross watchers, don't get your panties in a bunch. Take it how it resonates. But what this feels like to me is this person that you are dealing with is the type of person who like, they cannot just step back and allow things to happen. You know, like I can't just take my hands off the wheel, let universe take control and just let it happen. I can't do that. I have to force, fight, and control. Okay? And if I can't control, then I straight up don't trust it. I'm bouncing. I'm out. If there's something that's out of my control, I'm out. Deuces. See? Could be an air sign that you're dealing with as well. Page of Swords, King of Swords. I do feel like they want to communicate. They want to talk to you, but it looks to me like this, again, this is more draining and more of a burden than anything. Damn. This spread, though. Page of Cups reversed in the heart of the spread. Well, y'all know how I roll. I read it the way it sits on the table. I read it the way it sits on the table. A lot of people don't like to hear it. Well, tough shit. I really don't care. That's what comes up, so that's what I'm going to read. I see it all the time online. One of the differences, well, I'm not the only person that does it, but I most certainly am not one of those YouTubers that puts too much effort into my public image. Not really. I'll tell you the truth, you know. I put just enough effort into my public image to where, you know, but when it comes to the truth, I can't lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to kiss your ass. That's where I draw the line when it comes to my image. It's bullshitting and ass kissing. I can't, dude. I cannot. So, anyway. Timelines you headed towards. Where's this situation most likely headed? Most likely. Four swords. Damn it. Let's get 4 shovels. There's 1, 2. 2 more. So this is also to see anything coming forward. Anything coming forward at all. Anything new coming in. Anything old coming back. Excuse me. Page of Pentacles reversed. Empress reversed. The Chariot. Pisces. I'm sorry. The Moon card. I'm sitting here running the signs through my head and the Moon card comes out and I said Pisces instead of the Moon card. Anyway, on that note, I have Taurus, Cancer, and Pisces. Bang, bang, bang. If any of those signs ring a bell, sweet. If not, don't worry about it. There's that devil energy again next to the 10 of Cups reversed. Okay, some of y'all definitely been dealing with somebody who's just playing games, boy. Playing games. there's still a great deal of emotion there. A great deal of it. Okay? And here's the thing, too. Let's talk about this for a minute. I love it when it gets to a part of the reading like this. Here's the thing. This right here, this type of energy, especially when this is relating to the connection between two people, it doesn't start out inherently devilish. Think about that. Think about that. There is no energy out there that starts out fundamentally, inherently devilish and toxic in nature. Okay? It starts out benevolent. But what do we do? What do? We don't know how to handle it. All it takes, and this is, hey, I'm no one to preach. This is hard. This is difficult. All it takes is one little slip off over to the side of self-gratification, and you let that snowball roll down that hill, boom. Now it's all about me and my emotions and what I can get out of it and how I feel, And that's all that matters in the equation. You see it happen all the time. All the time. So I do feel like, this is something I explain to people who come to me for personal readings sometimes. We're always dealing with a crossroads, okay? Always dealing with a crossroads. What I read is where you are in relation to the crossroad. You're either way back here, and that crossroad is way up there, okay? So you have plenty of time to decide, there's this path, there's that path. What should I do to make sure that I kick off onto this path or that path? Which one would be better? This, that, and the third, yada, yada. A lot of times you're at the crossroads with one foot down one of the paths and you're focused down one of the paths, and that's where I'm like, okay. So if you head down that path, if right now, the way it sits, you're headed down that path, and this is what it looks like. However, if you want to get in there and make some changes, you can shift your focus onto this path. The third place you could be is already down one of the paths, okay? In which what I do at that point is I will judge whether or not it would be counterproductive to shift paths. A lot of times it's not. It's not that it's impossible. It's very possible. There's no such thing as a future set in stone. Okay, it's very possible to kick off and change the timelines and change the outcome there. But then that would put everything else that you have going on in relation to that one little task, this one little focal point of all the things going on in your story, it would put everything else on the back burner, and it would be counterproductive to everything else you have going on. So you may as well just let this happen, okay? That's what this is. That's what this is, okay? King of Cups. There's a lot of emotion here. A great deal. But it's just too far gone. Too far gone. I'll write that down. An idea for the title of this video. Those of you who've been following me for a while, if y'all start to see me doing that, like I'll stop and write something down, that's what I'm doing. Nothing irritates me more than getting done with one of these readings and completely forgetting what the reading was about. That happens to me all the time. I get done with the reading, and then all of a sudden, my mind is wiped clean. As soon as I click off, my mind gets wiped clean, and I forget the whole fucking reading. And I don't remember what to title it when I'm done. So, anyway. All right, well, let's get some things to watch out for. Things my Aries people need to watch out for. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, people who can't finish things. All right, you know those kind of people. They say, all right, I'm gonna do this. Talkers. They talk a lot. And there's some people, and I'm going past the people who just talk. People who talk and then start taking some action, like, oh, I'm gonna do this. And then they go out and they start doing it, and then they change their mind and get overwhelmed and drop everything that they're doing and turn and walk away. Watch out for those kind of people, man. Especially in terms of love and relationships. Because if you see somebody that cannot see through any goal that they have and can't proceed with it, without giving up and quitting, what do you think they're going to do with you in a relationship? Let's get 5 shuffled. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Things to watch out for. Ooh, Ace of Cups. You might want to watch out because something new is coming in for y'all. Ooh, but shit. This person could be at a distance from you. Also, it could be a past person. Let's talk about that. Okay, let's get a couple of these things out of the way. I've never seen it come through like this. This is awesome. I love when this happens. Unpredictable things come through. Okay, so first of all, watch out for people who like completely shut emotion out of the picture altogether. Like no emotion at all. No emotion. None. Okay, there needs to be a healthy balance, but if you go with logic and logic only, that's a problem. Also on the other side of that coin, emotion and emotion only are also equally wrong, okay? However, right now, you need to really watch out for people who go with no emotion and nothing but logic. Okay, there needs to be a healthy balance between the two, and I don't care if you think all logically or all emotionally. If you're one extreme or the other, you're unbalanced, okay? But again, right now, what we're talking about is logic only. Watch out for people who take things too fucking seriously and don't know how to lighten up and laugh and giggle and have a good time. Okay? I know you've heard, I'm gonna say some shit that y'all probably heard a million times, okay? But the reason it's so cliche is because it's true. Life is short, y'all. Boy, life is short. It goes by fast. Dude, look at it. We got a couple weeks. Check it out. Y'all sit here and think about this. We got a couple weeks left and this decade is over. This decade is over. Dude. Pew, goes by fast. Fast, boy. Don't take shit too seriously, okay? Don't take shit too seriously. Learn to laugh, giggle, and have a good time as much as you possibly can, okay? Watch out for people who have a difficult time moving on from past people. I get it. Okay, I get it. There's nothing wrong with having a difficult time getting over the loss of a loved one or a breakup, okay? But after a certain point, you're not grieving. You've become addicted to the negative emotions, okay? There's David again with another super chat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Missed the beginning. We'll watch later. Cool. Well, I appreciate you for tuning in, David. Thank you. But yeah, after a certain point, you have to draw a line. And you are no longer grieving. You are repeating the same emotional response for no reason. Okay? Watch out for people who don't know where to draw that line. Okay? If you're still grieving an ex that you broke up with a year, 2, 3 years ago, what the fuck, man? Something's wrong there. Something wrong there. If you're still grieving a loved one that died 10 years ago and you're still repeating the same emotional response after 10 years, I'm sorry, at that point, you're no longer grieving. You are living by the same emotional response. Okay, and you've become addicted physiologically to the chemicals produced by those negative emotions. Watch out for people like that, okay? Because boy, they can suck you in and manipulate you and play games with your head really, really super easily. But also, let's get to this part, the best for last. Okay, you have something new coming in. All right, and I have a feeling it's going to happen quick, and it's going to happen when you least expect it, okay? It could be somebody at a distance from you, but you do have something new coming in. All those qualities there, watch out for them. Watch out for all those qualities there that just came up, okay? So how about a freestyle spread? Freestyle spread for my Aries people. 5 of Cups in the reverse. All right, I'm taking this as advice. 1, Three. Two more. What's up, Mary? Queen of Cups. Hey, there's that Empress reversed again. All right. So, in relation to what you have gone through in the past, again, something new is coming in. You have to be able to make room for it. You have to be able to make room for it. And in order to do that, you have to allow yourself. You don't realize how strong simply allowing can be. Okay? Because it's not very difficult to go from allowing to fighting in your mind. Okay? You have to allow yourself to move on and accept the fact that you are moving on. And eventually it will happen as long as you allow it. Okay? Yeah, the door on the past is closed. So Aries people, please don't try to bust it open. I know typically that's not something you all struggle with, but sometimes you do. Oh, there's some Aries people that have a very difficult time walking away from past doors that have been closed, okay? It's been slammed shut. Leave it, walk away from it, okay? I'm taking this as an advice spread, okay? Oh, let's see, Two of Wands. Okay, this right here. This is the Aries virtue right here as a piece of advice. This is the Aries virtue. Learn to be patient. Step back and analyze. Don't fire the gun first and ask questions later, my Aries people. No. And yes, this is the Two of Fire. This is definitely the fire sign virtue. Aries, love you people to death. But you all struggle with this one worse than Leo and Sagittarius, okay? Doesn't mean that you're a bad person at all. We all have our list of challenges. Okay, there's things that Leo and Saggy struggle with that that you're a little bit better at too. That's the way we all work together here in this game of astrological energies. Okay, this just happens to be one of yours. Okay, don't water a dead rose. Okay, like I said, the door from the past is closed. Okay, move on from it and do not try to water a dead rose. Most importantly, though, focus on the positive end of the spectrum. Yes, it is there. I promise you it is there. The positive end of the spectrum. A lot of people don't want to hear that. Oh, I don't see how there could be anything positive going on right now. Okay, fair enough. Make it up. Make it up. Who says you can't? Says who you can? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Make it up. Okay, well, in the future, something positive is going to happen as a direct result of this. And I just know that one day, somehow, some way, something really awesome is going to happen. And I'm going to look back and remember this moment and remember how bad I was struggling. And I'm going to be so fucking thankful for this moment. You know, I know that's going to happen one day because the universe is crazy like that. Make something up. See what I'm saying? So, anyway, though, I'm taking that as the advice spread, and one of the things I've decided to change is if the freestyle spread comes out as advice, especially we're running a little bit over what I normally like to do, yeah, I'm not going to pull a second advice spread. So that sounded like the advice I needed for you guys, okay? But I feel like the messages that you all needed to hear have come through in total, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and hop on out of here. I hope that resonated for everybody. If it did not, which it will not, don't forget to check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Okay? So, greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in. Again, with the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it more than you know. I'm going to be going ahead and hopping out of here, though. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Have a good one.